The following trailer is rated S for spoilers. In a world where IP can't RIP for long, Wes Craven's signature franchise will go on without him. For a scarily honest look at the state of the slasher genre, they are really out of ideas by now.
I've seen this movie before. You might actually be the most derivative one of all.
Scream 5, Scream 22, or just Scream again. That works, I guess. Ghostface is back in Woodsboro, because where else can you kill people in broad daylight and get away with it? Watch as a high schooler's attack kicks off a high school reunion for that film you watched in high school, and ends up being the best Scream since the first one, because it basically is the first one, slightly updated for a modern audience. One sec. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Plinkett.
Wrong number. This is the Honest Trailer guy.
I guess you'll have to do. Do you like meta movies?
I mean, sure, if they're done well.
What about meta movie promotional tie-ins?
Not interested. All your favorite characters are back, but they only had the budget to de-age one of them. There's ex-cop Dewey, who's a broken man after a lifetime of carrying this town's sorry-ass police force on his back.
Who's watching my sister?
The tag team of Sydney and Gail, two queens who are so used to this gaping stomach wounds are no big deal anymore.
Thank you both for everything.
And of course, the iconic horror villain Ghostface. Oh man, I thought I put that on silent. Do you mind? I'm trying to record here.
Hang up on me again and I'll gut you like an elk.
Don't you mean like a fish?
Fish would have been too predictable. It's called subverting expectations.
All right, look, kid. I'm a little bit busy right now.
Too busy to mention how Scream is available to watch now on Apple TV and other digital retailers?
Of course it's available. That movie came out in '96?
Not old Scream, new Scream.
Oh, you mean 5 Cream.
Is that what passes for a joke around here?
We usually save all the dumb puns for the end.
Still? Ugh. At least Cinema Sins had the decency to call it quits.
Yeah, they're still going on too.
What? Come on.
Look, you've had 5 movies and 3 seasons to deconstruct a genre that wasn't even complex to begin with, okay? So don't lecture us about hanging around too long. Sydney, please do the honors.
I'm bored.
Wait!
Watch these somehow still living legends hand the franchise off to Gen Z, which is cruel since their greatest fear is having to actually talk on the phone. In a film that understands the only thing scarier than one film dork chasing you with a knife is 5 film dorks subjecting you to their movie opinions.
No connection to the other movies, no legacy characters at all. And if you ask me, this whole franchise goes off the rails with number 5.
The original is their favorite thing in the world. And God help anyone who's slightly with that special
Because nobody
memory.
takes the true fans seriously. They just laugh at us and why?
You know, it's like scary, but with complex emotional and thematic underpinnings. It's not just some schlocky cheese ball
Oh,
nonsense.
make it stop. Like this guy Wes, who's super knowledgeable about horror movie cliches. Oh, I see what you did there. Tara, who tells you she doesn't watch horror without telling you she doesn't watch horror.
What's your favorite scary movie?
The Babadook.
Mindy, who's basically the new Randy.
As a requel.
Which is...
Not quite a reboot, not quite a sequel.
Her twin Chad, who is, well, also the new Randy.
I'm not, entirely sure that you're not the killer.
Actually, most of these new characters are Randy.
Pepper spray? Check. Taser? Check.
Girlfriend repellent? Check.
You know that part in horror movies where you want to yell at the characters to be smart and get the out? This is that part, Richie.
Holy it's Ghostface!
Liv, she's there.
You said I was too boring to be the killer.
New heroine Sam, who inherited her dad's killer instinct, but not his spatial awareness.
You're in Stu Mocker's house where your dad and Stu killed everyone.
And I didn't even realize that Dad was standing right behind me.
And Amber and Richie. One is the main character's boyfriend. The other is a kook who lives in Stu's house. So you do the math. Oh my gosh, these things are so predictable. What the? Who put a landline in here? hello, like I don't know who it is.
I told you not to hang up, trailer boy. Now I'm gonna have to kill you.
Okay, look, Mr. and/or Miss Face, you're a legend and all, but with all due respect, you've been getting your ass kicked by teenagers since the 90s, okay? Not exactly shaking in my robe.
Lucky shot. The floor was wet. I had sweat in my eye holes. Okay, that one was pretty embarrassing. You know, most of these aren't even me, right? I'm a different person in every film. We just all use the same spooky voice modulator.
Okay, well, you do lose a fight to an invalid in this one. Twice.
I'm not one of those brute strength slashers anyway. I'm more into clever misdirection.
Let me guess, you're gonna lure me out of this booth by putting my friends in danger, then pop out and stab me. Haha, joke's on you. I don't have any friends.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, you're telling me. I just sit at home and get worked up over these big movies, hoping they'll be good enough to make me forget how alone I feel. But they always fall short. Everybody else seems to love them for some reason. So, fine. Go ahead. Cut me open already.
Hey, I get where you're coming from. The whole murder thing is just my way of inspiring better content out of Hollywood, you know?
Yeah, I do. We're not so different, you and I. You kill with knives, and I kill with the semi-occasional decent joke.
Should we team up for the outro?
Hell yeah, brother. Third act twist. So now that every big sequel or reboot is a self-referential circle jerk of fan service.
Return to the original franchise to do just that.
Because I love Scream.
You love Scream.
We all scream for Five Cream. Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Starring Nev or Better.
The Morning Show.
Do we or do not? There is no try.
He's just a Skeeter boy.
The Starting Girl.
In the Frights.
The Boys' Friends.
The girl who repeatedly played with fire.
The Jamie Kennedy Descendant.
And how come nobody wants to talk about my actual favorite genre? Young adult book adaptations. There's more than one way to kill a teenager, you know.
Ghostface Jam. A New Legacy.
Available now on digital, April 5th on Blu-ray.
You know who really sucks? Sam and Tara's mom. Both your daughters get attacked multiple times, and you can't come home from a work conference?
Yeah, who's the real monster here?
Yeah, still you.
You know, I'm something of an epic voice guy myself. How do you like them apples? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Thanks for the nightmares.